this video, I'm going to be showing how to get your snowblower ready before the first snow. This is our first snow, and so I pulled this out of the garage, and there's a few things that you'll want to do to get it ready. One of the things that I'll be showing is how to replace the skid shoes. These are some new skid shoes that I've got, and I'll put the link in the description. And so we'll see if I need to put these new ones on or if I can just adjust the ones that are already on there. This snowblower is the SNT2406-4. This will be my third season using it, and I've been shoveling snow in Utah for about 40 years, and this by far is the best snowblower I've ever used, and I highly recommend it. I'll put a link in the description as well. EGO has a few different models. I got this 24-inch one, and it's worked great for me. First thing I'm going to show is checking the tire pressure. It's been a year since I used this, and so I want to make sure it's at the right PSI. So these tires, it says inflate to 20 PSI. Right now I am at 6. So I'm going to go to 19. Okay. I'll do that on both tires. Now that I've made sure that the tire pressure is set the same on both tires, before I look at the skid shoes, because my hands are going to be around the augers, I'm going to remove both batteries to make sure that it doesn't that I'm safe. So now I have my snowblower on a flat surface. I just wanted to see how close it is to the ground, and it's a little hard to see, but right now it is touching on that left side, and it's off just a little bit on the right side. So my skid shoes definitely need to be lowered, and if they're too worn out, I will just put a new skid shoe on. When I lower the skid shoes, I don't want to go too far down. I don't want the snowblower to be too far off the ground, because then it's just going to leave snow behind. But I don't want it so far down that it's grinding and metal is hitting the cement. So ideally, I want that up about 1/8 of an inch. And so the way that I can do that is I've just got these paint stirrers, whatever they're called, and that's going to give me about 1/8 of an inch. And so what I'm going to do here, raise that up just a little bit. Okay. So now I'm about 1/8 of an inch off the ground. So now I'm going to inspect this snowblower skid shoe. So you can see that there's still plenty of plastic on the bottom there, and so even though I have this new one, I think I can still get by with this one instead of replacing it with this big beefier one. Also, once I wear through this side, I can probably turn it over and start wearing through the other side. So right now this is off the ground because I have this propped up, and so I'm going to lower these. Okay, so I have this push down now, and you want to try to get that as level as you can. Once you've got it in the right position, you can hold that down and start hand tightening. And I'm going to push down on this while I tighten it up and make sure it stays down. Okay, and then I check, yeah, it stayed right where I want it. You don't have to go too crazy on tightening these up. Just want them to stay in place, but don't go nuts. And now I'll go and do the other side. Now that I'm over on this side, I can see that this one is more worn than the other side. So this one must have been further down than the other one. So they must not have been very balanced. So this will be good to get this adjusted. So now I'm just going to loosen this up and lower it down. Okay, now it's good and loose. And so now I'll push that down while I tighten it up. Okay, good. It stayed down nice where I want it. And again, you don't have to go too tight. Just tight enough so that it will hold itself in place. From this angle now, you can see that I do have about 1/8 of an inch clearance underneath. And if I zoom in, there you go. You can see that it did the trick. I'm now got about 1/8 of an inch clearance, and I should be good for a number of storms.